Good morning, Poke fans. Welcome back to a brand new video. My name is Matt, and we're going to continue our season rank climb using a team that we built from scratch. First and foremost, happy Friday. It is so good to be off. Well, no, not really. It's not off for me yet. But I'm so glad for it to be the weekend and it's not super hot still, which is great. I do have a couple of mid 90s coming up sometime next week, but it shouldn't be hot enough to keep me from recording. As long as it's not triple digits, we should be fine. A couple of things before we get started. 4-2 yesterday. Super excited about that. And we also decided to talk about placement. So we haven't really made any changes to the team. We did get Chi Yu acclimated to be on the master rank tier ladder. So that's cool. We got him that super cool ribbon. He didn't have that before. But in words of placement, like having a bulky Pokemon to handle like a lot of different attacks and then just kind of be able to answer back. In my roster, I do have a couple of Pokemon that do fit that criteria. The problem is, they might not fit in my team currently. Obviously we do have like Wu Chen, Ting Lu, that's gonna be able to do stuff. Heatran would also make like a good option. As a matter of fact, he might be a great option for our team instead of Chi Yu, but I do like being able to like one-shot a couple of things, if at all, and then like overheat to come up, like kosher to like knock out someone, or maybe heat wave. But we mostly focus on Snarl and Dark Pulse. Although those moves do not always get the effects, well, Snarl does, but Dark Pulse doesn't, but it does help us out quite a bit. But because we don't have any changes to the team right now, we're just gonna have to try to figure out a better way of utilizing our team so that we take less damage for certain Pokemon. So like if I have Chi Yu out here and I have to switch between Urshifu or Zacian, one of those two should be like swapped in immediately, or we can sacrifice like Tornadus, maybe even Chien Pao, or maybe even Chi Yu, depending on what we decide to do. We also got 4-0 swept in one of the matches. I'm not 100% sure which one. It's probably the fourth or fifth one. It's one of those two. I mean, we won 4 matches and we lost 2. So if we were playing in a regional, we won 2 rounds. Let's see. I think that's it. Oh, we also hit our number 1 goal in hitting the Master Ball, which is something that we did hit yesterday, which is to be in the top 10K. So I'm super excited about that. Last we logged off was 6,322. So 6,322 is what we ended that night of. So yeah, we'll still like examine our team to try to figure out like a really good like thing to stop on. I know when we go to a new team on the 16th, it's about 4 more days. Whoops, wrong button. About 4 more days, we will be switching to possibly over to Shadow Rider, which we do have built, I think. Nope, he's right here. He's in the nature box. Okay, so we do need to do a couple of more things for Calyrex, but because Calyrex is like a really fast Pokemon, which is something that I really appreciate, I'm probably going to be doing something incredibly stupid, so it might be funny. I'm not 100% sure how it's going to turn out yet, but I'm going to give it a shot just because I can. So I'm going to need a partner Pokemon for him, and I don't necessarily have Clefairy ready. I don't even think I have a Clefairy. Nope, I do not. So Friend Guard would be really good, but I also have Mousehold that does the exact same thing. But we also have Super Fang, Follow Up, Beat Up, and Protect. Now, Beat Up could be changed out for something else, because Beat Up was essentially set up for our Chalodon so that we can get the stamina boost for the body presses. Because, you know, +4 automatically to your defense, having to deal with our Chalodon right after that is really hard to KO. So it's really cool, very interesting to kind of go up against that Pokemon to be able to do a tremendous amount of damage. Now I just realized that our Chalodon's running with Modest. I think Body Press would actually do worse with the modest thing. So I'm gonna have to look at that and see what I can do to maybe make those changes. Maybe lower down its speed and go maybe what is it? It's not brave, quiet. I think quiet will have to do it. I don't want to lower down the attack just in case if that's the case. You guys can let me know down in the comments down below, because I do want to know first and foremost if that's a thing. Body press has always been a move that has escaped me calcing wise, so obviously let me know down there. Anyways, I think that's all that I really have. So before we get started, again, happy Friday, and please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. While I was gone, that has kept me really afloat. So I appreciate you guys watching the videos while I was gone. Unintentional break, but it wasn't necessarily a break for me. But I appreciate it all the same. And if it sounds like I have like going through a wind tunnel, it's because I still have my fan going, because it's still hot, but it's not triple digits hot, if that makes any sense. So yeah, that's all that I got. So let's get into our matches and see how we do, shall we? Okay, so we got Necrozma. That's interesting. He's been kind of seeing a lot of play lately. Lunala has been one of the Pokemon that I think a lot of people are sleeping on. And when I was trying out JT's team, I did come up against a Lunala in a casual ladder. And boy, was it trouble. Absolutely trouble. But we also have Indeedee, Urshifu, Pelipper, Landorus, Incarnate, and we have Clefairy. Clefairy obviously has Friend Guard, so most likely gonna have the Eviolite, because well, why not? They're also gonna have Follow Me, and could be Heal, Pulse, or Life Dew. I'm not 100% sure what a lot of people use for the fourth move. I have seen Sing, but it is a 55% chance move, so they might be going for something a little bit different. But because we have to deal with Lunala, let's go Chi-Yu, Tornadus, Zacian, and I kind of want to go with Chien-Pao. Yeah, Chien-Pao, because then if we have to deal with the terrain, we can get rid of it from Indeedee. That way we don't have to worry about priority. But a lot of the Pokemon on that side of the team are listed on the ground. Landorus would not be affected by the thing, so we can actually fake it out, but I think it'll still cancel out because Chien-Pao is touching the ground. I'm not 100%. Again, like, you guys can let me know down in the comments down below what you guys what the ruling is. I can try to give it a shot, but I'm gonna not try to screw it up at the same time, if that makes sense. Okay, so Drizzle. So we get 100% Bleak Wind Storms, but you also get really fast Chi-Yus. I do not have. Okay. Let's go ahead and get started off with the Tailwind. And should I go? If I bring out Zacian, I'm probably not going to be able to do very much. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm not going to waste the Terra. Instead, I'm going to hit into the Urshifu so I can prepare for next turn. Wide Guard kicks in. It's going to prevent me from doing anything to this team. I'm going to activate Tailwind, so now that I outspeed. So now I outspeed Urshifu. Dark Pulse. That's a lot of damage. Did I flinch? Nope. Okay. That was kind of like a sacrifice I had to kind of swallow. There was no way for me to get around that, which is really unfortunate because there was like nothing I could have done. Absolutely nothing. All right, Zacian. We'll get our +1. I'll go and taunt the Pelipper and play rough. Yeah, I'll play rough. I'll go right into Urshifu. It's probably Scarf, but I'm not 100% sure. Withdrew Urshifu. Sent out Indeedee. Okay. Got weird over the battlefield. Taunt still works. Okay, yeah, so flying still does. Well, I'm not touching the ground either, but that's okay. Play rough. Onto the Indeedee. Weather Ball. It's not I mean, it's not super effective, but it is going to definitely do some damage. We're going to use our Terra because we're going to want to use it for someone else. Yeah, we're going to use it now. And I'm going to go ahead and Behemoth Blade. Nope, not that. Terra. Yeah, we're just going to go play rough again into the Pelipper. We're going to probably get hit with the Follow Me on the Entity. Probably. It would make sense for them to do that. Pelipper can't protect or wide guard right now because of taunt. So we can kind of hope that we can do our best amount of damage. Play rough. Misses. Okay. Liquid Storm hits. So that would have been a KO, I think, because that's half. It's more than half. The Weather Ball goes right over to Zacian, which is going to take a third. Oh, well, not a third. It's probably, it's half or a fourth? I think it's half. Still, though, that kind of sucks. We'll go ahead and bring in Jianpao. Now, Pelipper is still taunted. So we'll see what they bring out next. It is Urshifu. Right. Yes, have Tailwind for one more turn. Liquid Storm. And I will go ahead and Ice Spinner into Pelipper. I mean, why not? These two are going to go down, though, immediately. Urshifu could do Aqua Jet, because it's probably a choiced item, either Scarf or Band. But it's not going to do enough damage to where it's going to make a whole lot of... I don't think it's going to make a whole lot of difference, to be honest. Because I have Tailwind still active, so even if it's not looking so good on their end. So withdrew Urshifu to kind of get prepared for endgame. Here comes Necrozma. Ice Spinner. We'll go into Pelipper. I'm also going to take off the field too, which should get us set up to take down Necrozma. Liquid Storm, that makes it 100%. That's a good hit. Tailwind's gone. That's a good hit. It's a great hit. Tailwind's gone on my side. If I don't plan this right, I'll lose here. Let's go ahead and Tailwind. And I'm going to Sucker Punch the Urshifu. Here comes the Terra. Are you going to Necrozma? You are. And you are. Grass. Okay. So now Ice Spinner is going to be doing a ton of damage, but I don't think Jianpao is going to last one more turn. Sucker Punch on the Urshifu. Does not get the KO. Gets really, really close, though. Tailwind. So now outspeed. Close combat on the Jianpao. Takes it down. Tornadus, please withstand this attack. Please. Just give me one. Just give me one, Tornadus. You haven't been hit this entire game. Oh, please miss. Please miss. Please miss. Please miss. Please miss. If this hits, it's a loss. If he dodges it, it's a win. Okay, nope. Okay, never mind. Bop. Okay. We tried. But that's the reason why a lot of people are using Necrozma. Because they have access to Meteor Beam. With Power Herb, it lets them get access to that +1 before attacking. So pretty much Archelodon without actually having to use anything super special. So, well, that stinks, but we did do fairly well. We could have also made a way better choice if we had gone into Necrozma instead, but it was not going to be super effective moves anymore. So I would love to see how that calcs out, and I will do that off screen, and I'll inform you how that was going to look in the next battle. For now, let's move on. Okay, so in this match, we've got Fluttermane, Venusaur, Koraidon, Chi-Yu, Indeedee, and we have Ursaluna, Blood Moon. So in the previous match, when we were facing against Necrozma, with the, I don't know what the stats that they have, what build that they went to. Sucker Punch was only going to do 40 to 48% damage against Necrozma, which is not going to do a whole lot. Depending on how it was built, it was going to be about 70 to 84 damage. And I just looked at its ability, the Prism Armor for Necrozma. It reduces the super effective move's power by 25% against this Pokemon. And that's probably hitting like consistently, like not like 100% HP, but yeah. In this instance though, because we will need to be able to outspeed a lot of the Pokemon, let's go ahead and bring in Tornadus and Urshifu, Chien-Pao, and Zacian. We're bringing in these four so that we can take advantage of not only the sun. If it comes out for Koraidon, then we can switch to a different attack or Pokemon altogether. But we just need to be able to outspeed Fluttermane at 307. Venusaur, I think it caps at like 215. He might be 215. Venusaur, so I do have it here. With the sun and chlorophyll, we're looking at 200 unless we go a little bit more in speed. It's 264. So 200 at no investment, but 264 full investment. And that's with the sun. So we do have Fluttermane and Koraidon right off the bat. Raises our speed, which is great. And the harsh sunlight makes it so that we can, it makes it really, really hard. Anyway, so we're going to Tailwind, and I kind of want to Terra here. I can't close combat anything. I can't close combat the Fluttermane, but I can hit everyone else. I can hit Koraidon. Yes, let's do that. Let's close combat the Koraidon. We're not going to be able to really take advantage of our Surgeon Strikes because sun, and we don't have a weather. So we're going to put that down. We don't have a Rain Setter, and I don't have it on Tornadus. Taunt is actually doing us incredibly well against like opponents like Terapagos, as well as like Calipers and stuff like that, so we could stop Wide Guards. We can also stop Zacians as well. Moonblast goes over to Urshifu. Nope, that's gonna get the KO. That's interesting. Usually that doesn't happen. Usually Urshifu lives, especially from a speed boosting sun. But I could have missed that. I was looking down. So this is 2 to 5. Don't get a fourth. Oh, you son of a biscuits. Okay. That's lucky, by the way. That's incredibly lucky. Still gets the +1 in speed. Drops in defense, though. Oh, wait. I know why Urshifu went down. Never mind. I'm dumb. I'm dumb. Urshifu went down because close combat lowered its defenses one stage, not anything that Fluttermane did specifically. Yeah. Duh. I forgot. Okay. Okay, so let's go ahead and Ice Spinner. Well, you know what? Let's Sucker Punch. Oof. Terra's gone. Fluttermane needs to go. And they need to go now. Sucker Punch against that guy. Behemoth Blade against that guy. So we're going to do... Okay, good. We're going to go crisscross so that we can target down Koraidon in case if they decide to Terra. Then we could do a little bit of damage. But we can also go Behemoth Blade against Fluttermane, which hopefully doesn't have the sash. Does not, so it goes down. Problem is, though, they are going to be looking at an uphill battle. So they got Chi-Yu now. So do they Terra Chi-Yu or do they Terra Koraidon? See, that's a really good question. Which one are you going to Terra? And is it sashed? Let's do that and that. Here comes the Terra. Please be Chi-Yu. Please be Chi-Yu. Please be Ghost. And then please attack. It's not Chi-Yu, it's Koraidon. Terra Fire. Okay. Then this isn't great. Sucker Punch into Chi-Yu. That's still a lot of damage, but I'm going to be taking a lot more from Heat Wave here. Play Rough does take down the Koraidon, so at least that's one person I have to not attack me, but I think Chi-Yu has this, to be honest. Here comes the Heat Wave, hits both. Yep, okay. And there's also a loss. Yay, okay. So, in that situation, it makes it kind of hard. Because it could have went two different ways, right? Both Pokemon have Sacred Sword, so it wouldn't have been that big of a deal to kind of pick a target. But I was so worried that one, Chi-Yu would change its Terra into Ghost, which that's what it honestly looked like that to me. It's like, oh, you know, they both have Sacred Sword. They probably don't know that, but they clearly do have a way to knock out Chi-Yu, so protecting it might be like the best thing, especially since Koraidon is a little bit weaker in the HP pool. So probably setting up Chi-Yu for success would probably be a little bit better. But I guess they knew better and just kind of decided to put all their eggs in one basket, which was into Koraidon. And I should have went into Chi-Yu, but I also feel like that could have been sashed. If it was sashed, I would have lost there anyway, which stinks. All right, so in this match, we've got Tornadus, Fluttermane, Ursaluna, Kyogre, Farigiraf, and Alolan Raichu. This is kind of a wide assortment of Pokemon that I don't necessarily know how to deal with it. So that's interesting. How should I deal with it? First and foremost, I could go in with Zacian Qianpao, but then I forsake my speediness with like Tornadus. So I think Tornadus, I mean, they see Urshifu's on the team. They're obviously going to bring in Kyogre. So the question is, are they going to bring it in first or are they going to bring it in second? I think I'm going to bring in Urshifu just to kind of start things off. I'm also going to bring in Zacian, and I'm going to bring in Chi-Yu. I still have counters with Chi-Yu, so Snarl and Dark Pulse is going to be incredibly helpful here. Overheat's not going to do a ton of damage since I don't have a weather setter, so I'm just going to put that in our notes. If I can spell it correctly, there we go. So I don't have anyone for Sun, I don't have anyone for Rain. Ooh, double shinies, let's go. So we have Drizzle. So we're going to go ahead and get started off with the Tailwind, Terra, Surgeon Strikes into their Tornadus. I will outspeed automatically their Kyogre, and I should be able to not get one hit KO'd unless they decide to do Thunder, in which you got me. You absolutely got me. Oh, someone had mentioned in the comments. Let me bring that up real quick. I want to ask you guys this. Where are you? I don't want to. Griffin Thomas said that they were probably playing out for Sun to lower down the accuracy of Liquid Storm. Apparently, it acts just like Hurricane. So it's 70% or 80% when no weather is set. It's 100% for rain, and then it drops because of the opposite weather. I have no way to confirm this. If that is the case, though, I have been incredibly lucky to be able to deal with anything that I've been able to see thus far. So if you guys know, please let me know in the comments down below. Because, ouch! That's half damage against Urshifu and it still got knocked out. I know it's Terra Water in the rain with the water spout, which does more damage, but still, that is a lot. That is a ton. That is insane. Well, now we don't have to worry about it because now I can just bring in my A guys and kind of have my fun here. But the problem is that, oh yeah, brought out Ursaluna. Let's go. They already used the Terra, so I can go ham on that Pokemon for sure. So there's two ways that I can set up right now. I can either do Snarl or I can do Dark Pulse. Snarl might be a little bit better just so I can lower down the damage all around for both Pokemon, but it does not do a whole lot in the end game. But let's see, Beat Blade, not very effective. Sacred Sword, we'll go do that there, and I'm going to Snarl here. Protect on Ursaluna, which is totally fine. Sacred Sword. It's a lot of damage on Zash on the Kyogre. Snarl is gonna miss. Now, unfortunately, oh, is it Water Spout again? It is. This better not knock out Chi-Yu. This thing's got barely any HP left. Okay, good. It didn't. It's like, bro has like so small HP, I can like hit it for nothing. It's probably specked. Probably. Because it clicked Water Spout again. So that's probably what happened. Snarl. That's gonna get the double KO there. Chi-Yu coming in clutch, being able to knock out two Pokemon, so now it's 2v1. My 2 versus their 1. Depending on what it is, we could see an early victory. Way early victory. They might actually leave. It's a Fluttermane. I don't know how they should feel about that, actually. Let's Beam with Blade. Hits. It's not Sash, so it goes down. That's dub. And just like that, we're back being tied 2020. Let's go. Yeah, we got Zacian, Chien-Pao, Landorus, Suicune. That's cool. Incineroar and a Whimsicott. Okay. I kind of see what they're cooking here. I kind of want to know more, but I can see what they're cooking here. Question is, how should I proceed? Suicune's incredibly bulky. Saw them out in a couple of regional tournaments. I don't recall when. It wasn't early on. It was much later. I want to say midway through the season, maybe the later season. I'm not 100% sure, but it is a really cool Pokemon to have. How would I deal with this? I have Sucker Punch, Intimidate. Oof. Let's do Tornadus, Urshifu, Zacian, and Chien-Pao. I was really thinking about bringing in Chi-Yu. I don't think that's going to be like the best pick. And I was really thinking about bringing in Farigiraf, but I don't think that's going to be like a good pick either. So with this, I'm hoping that we've made the right choices. So we have Zacian and Whimsicott versus Tornadus and Urshifu. Now, I do outspeed Zacian, so I should not have any problem here. I'll activate Tailwind. Yes, because I outspeed Zacian regardless. Terra Water, and I'm going to go straight into Zacian so we can possibly knock it out. I think I will get close to it, depending on what happens. Zacian stops at 220 for speed, so even Timid or even, okay, swaps out Zacian. So maybe a bait? Out comes Suicune, so it was a bait. Shiny, let's go. It seems like every one of those Pokemon is shiny. Interesting. Anyway, Zacian only hits 220 with Jolly because you want to go max speed and minus like special attack or attack. Mine's special attack minus. So with that, it does what I need it to do. Ooh. Oh no, I'm gonna take more damage because of Rocky Helmet. This is dumb. This is dumb. But now I have to worry about what Whimsicott's gonna do. It's probably gonna be Encore. Yay. Oh, Moonblast. Okay. Urshifu does take it down. Okay. It's weird because my Whimsicott needs to be retrained because it's figured off into it's configured to be speed and HP, and I should just put it back to special attack and speed just because of the fact that I do need it to be able to do like a ton of damage. I'm gonna go ahead and just turn it off. And then I'm gonna Sacred Sword Suicune. Because I outspeed, so Whimsicott can't do anything right now. Nope, can't do Tailwind, sorry. Sacred Sword on the Suicune. I was hurt by the Rocky Helmet. Scald. Don't burn. Does not burn. Okay, good. Liquid Storm, and I'll go ahead. Whimsicott, Zacian. No, I'll just Sacred Sword again, just in case so it swaps out. Yeah, okay. Whimsicott swapped. Here comes Zacian. The Pokefan. Oh. I don't think you can get that, to be honest. Liquid Storm. Okay, it's not very effective. Out comes Whimsicott. Taunt. Behemoth Blade. Protect. Good call. Oh, it's a double. Okay, even better. Even better. You're gonna force me to pick whether or not that I want Taunt or Tailwind. Or, better question, because Whimsicott becomes faster after Tailwind wears off. Good call. Great call. I'm gonna Tailwind myself. And I'm gonna hit right into Zacian. Tailwind. Cool. I'm also gonna do that. Now who wins the 50-50? I do. Bop. Down goes Zacian. Woo! So Whimsicott, who's been out there for a good portion of the battle. Oh, Landorus? Ooh. Ooh. Shiny. This guy's gonna flex on me or something? Just a flexer. Just a flexer. Yeah, I'm just gonna go straight into Landorus. Whimsicott does Encore. Okay. Must do an Encore. It's gonna... Oh. What? How are you faster? You're scarfed? Oh, interesting. Scarfed Landers, huh? I'm encored for 2 more turns. Now I'll just go into Landorus. I don't think I have a whole lot of choice. Here comes Terra on their side. It's probably gonna go to Landorus. Yep. Nope, Whimsicott. Okay. Make a ghost. What? Okay. Tailwind, it's gonna fail. Earth Power. I barely survived with 5 HP. Ice Spinner into Landorus, which is gonna go down now. It goes bye-bye. Chien-Pao lost HP due to Life Orb, and it goes down. Moonblast. Oh, that's a lot. They got this because I can't do anything right now. I'm stuck in Encore. That's a good match. That was a really good match. So Protect would have been like something I could have done a little bit more often. I do have it, so I should be utilizing it a lot more. Protect. Oops, spell it right. More. There we go. So if I can utilize Protect a little bit more, I could have stopped Whimsicott for doing its thing. Just kind of like what it did earlier to me when I was trying to shut it down. The one shot though, not the one shot, but a large amount of damage from Zacian to theirs with the Behemoth Blade was pure awesomeness. I don't know if they were the 220 speed. If they weren't, I was going to outspeed regardless. But the real surprise here was the Scarfed Landorus, because Scarf Landorus does not outspeed Zacian, does not outspeed Chien-Pao, doesn't outspeed anybody, because you kind of need it to you need the Scarf to outspeed the other ones, because otherwise you don't. I know those cogs really, really well. Like you just don't. Okay, so we have Ice Rider Calyrex, Incineroar, Fergaraf, Mungus, Urshifu, and Pelipper. So this is obviously a team that would take complete and utter advantage of slower or slow-ish Pokemon. So in that sense, what we can do is walk in with Urshifu and Farigiraf, because we don't really need to outspeed per se. We already do that, and we can kind of just take advantage of whatever they don't have. They do also have Farigiraf, so I do not want to walk in with someone that is what is essentially going to turn out to be, okay, I don't want to rely on priority. I want to rely just straight damage. Just straight damage. If we can do this, we'll be able to like KO this team a lot. Well, we're doing really good anyway, but we'll have a greater chance of claiming victory if we're able to shut off a lot of the Pokemon. So it's a Mungus and Incineroar versus Urshifu and Farigiraf. Intimidate goes off, so that's unfortunate. But we can go just like this, and I will go ahead and do this. Because they can't fake out, so it's just best to swap out from here and not take so much damage, or just use Spore. But Spore isn't going to do a whole lot, so you can go Rage Powder into that slot to protect Incineroar, but is it going to be enough to protect you overall for what I have in the back? Now, not bringing in Chien Pao is probably like my weakness right now, but I'd still have access to other Pokemon. But they didn't stop it, so I'm going to go straight into Incineroar's face, which is really damaging anyway. No berry gets the 1-hit KO, well, technically 3-hit KO. Nothing on the Amoonguss. That's interesting. I'm imprisoning, so now you don't have access to any of your moves, and you spore on the Urshifu. Okay. That's a good showstopper, because now I have to wait one dedicated turn, but it's not like you can do anything to me anyway. Out comes Ice Rider. Now, what is Ice Rider going to do? I'm asleep, Terra. I do have Chi-Yu in the back, so if Urshifu for whatever reason can go down, we're gonna have to deal with that. But I'm gonna protect Farigiraf. I have Imprison up, so they can't stop me from doing anything in particular. They can't even protect. Even if they wanted to, they can't. Urshifu is fast asleep. High horsepower. It's into the Urshifu. It's a critical hit. Spore. It's into the protect. Surgeon strikes again. And I'm going to foul play. Urshifu's asleep. Okay. Foul play. Super effective. That does a lot of damage, but I'm faster. That's dope. They go for the high horsepower instead, so that's interesting. Why not Glacial Lance? Now they're going to make their fatal mistake here. Spore? No. Safety goggles. Thank you. Come again. Chi-Yu. And again, they can't stop. So... Snarl? Snarl does a lot of damage, but we're just going to go with the Heat Wave. And I'm going to foul play. They can't protect. They can't activate Trick Room. They can't really do anything, so they have to swap out Ice Rider now. Because otherwise, I'm going to be able to take that KO. Do they want to sacrifice the Amoonguss, or they kind of want to just kind of hang out? Because they can't protect, which is dope. Imprison on Farigiraf is so much fun. It's so much fun. I just turn off everybody. Terra, probably going to go to Ice Rider. Does. Water. Grass. Okay, that's even worse. Were they preparing for, like, Snarl or Dark Pulse or something? Heat Wave hits both. They both go down. I have no words. I have none. Foul play doesn't hit anybody, so it failed. Thank God it doesn't like hit my partner. Could you imagine if like, oh, I just hit my partner to the side? Out comes Pelipper. Oh, Pelipper is actually kind of bad for my team. Let's swap to Zacian and protect so I don't get hit with anything too hard. Bring back Chi-Yu because I'm locked into a fire type move, which isn't going to do hardly anything to Pelipper because it's raining. Plus he's part water too, so he's like double resist it. Protect. Weather Ball goes over to Zacian. That still does a ton of damage. Owie. Play rough. And let's do foul play. Why not? Let's do foul play. Again, they still can't protect. Weather Ball hits Zacian. Zacian will go down. Zacian did a very good job. Your play rough did exactly what I needed you to do. Foul play. Are you serious? Are you serious? Foul play? Come on. It's based on their attack, so it's like they just need to like, Pelipper. Why not? Why not? Why not? Which one? 100. Oh yeah, no, 100. Yeah, no, what? Yeah, no, we're not playing that game. Battles canceled. Whoop whoop. 21-21. Let's go. Can't complain for that. Okay, so here are my thoughts about that last match. As it seemed like they didn't really know what to do with my particular team, so they tried everything. They didn't want to set up an obvious like trick room setter, but they probably thought that I wouldn't bring out Ferrograph, and they probably also didn't think that I would use an item such as safety goggles. Safety goggles, honestly, it's just been an item I threw on just because of the fact that I didn't have anything else to put on Ferrograph, because of the fact that it wasn't meant to be an attacker anymore. Didn't need the throat spray because I didn't have hyper voice. It didn't, or even like twin beam or anything like that. It didn't need citrus berry because it's not supposed to withstand like a ton of attacks, and because I didn't use helping hand, I didn't have any other options after that. So I figured safety goggles just to stop random spores to go into that slot, which in that battle was pretty good. It stopped it from going to sleep. It also made it really, really hard for them to counteract afterwards. Going Terra Grass on Calyrex Ice Rider is not a bad option, but it made it really difficult for them to capitalize against Chi-Yu, which automatically does like a ton of damage. Now my Ferrograph completely shut down that team, and it's only because I have Protect, Trick Room, and Imprison. I could literally have anything be the fourth move and still be fine, but we went Foul Play because it does incredibly well against that particular team. And because I have Imprison, I stop whatever Ice Rider is trying to do, and I stop other Pokemon from being able to protect, which is huge in this game. Forcing players to only use Detect instead, which only a few Pokemon actually have access to. So in that regard, that was insane. Totally insane. But I think that's what shut down their team overall and made it so that I can kind of take advantage of it and get that early lead like I wanted to when we first started picking the teams. So that was really, really interesting. But with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching, and I'm hoping that you've enjoyed the video. If you have, please do me a favor by leaving a like on the video if you like it, dislike it if you didn't. Anything that you thought of today's video, please leave it down in the comments down below, what you like, what you dislike, answer any of the questions that I had previously, as I do reply to any and all comments left behind. Shout out to, and I forgot your name again, give me one second here. Griffin Thomas 1056, who let me know about Bleakwind Storm, the accuracy within rain and sun, and I would love to hear a little bit more from you guys down below. If you're a brand new viewer and you don't know what I do, this is it. I record VGC content in hopes to get better myself, as I will be competing in 2025 circuit to hopefully get to Worlds. Whenever that may be. They changed the rules, in which I'll get into in another video. But this is what I do. I'm doing this to help myself learn how to compete in today's meta using a team that I built from scratch, in hopes to compete in world tournaments, and regional tournaments, and maybe internationals. I know Worlds came first when it should be regionals, internationals, and Worlds, but everyone is trying to hit Worlds. And I think that is a goal that everyone should strive to, unless you just want to come on and have a whole lot of fun. I know my Uncle Mike likes to come on and have fun before he stopped playing, and I would love to get him back into the game, but as far as I'm aware, he doesn't have the game anymore. So it's unfortunate, but maybe he'll come back someday to come play on the online ladder. Uncle Mike, if you listen to this, love you, buddy. But this is a series that has a playlist at the end that you guys can click and watch from when I started back in season 4 all the way up until season 20. So 16 whole seasons that you guys can watch of me struggling, learning the meta, learning how to play with different Pokemon, and the goal is to hit Master Ball tier and then on. Today, since we're already in Master Ball tier, we're going to try to stick underneath the 10K, and we are 7,881. So 7,881, which is below the 10K margin. We are 21 battles wins and 21 losses, making 42 battles. I can't complain. but it's also to inspire you guys to get into the hobby as well. There is a little bit of a learning curve, but if you're able to pass that, you'll be able to have a lot more fun with me and other content creators that do create content for this game. If you're a returning viewer though, if you got what you saw, please hit the subscribe button. It does help out the videos perform better, as well as the channel. And if you guys do like, comment, and subscribe, all of those should have lit up on the screen. It does help out my growth. So if you guys want to support a small creator, please do so. I would definitely appreciate it. You can also hit the notification bell over on the right to be notified when I upload next time. Now, the plan is to upload every single day in the month of July. However, there are days where I'm not going to be able to record or post. Those days are, and I'm probably going to make this into a staple, anytime that it's 100+ degree weather in the Pacific Northwest, because heat waves suck. If I have to wake up early to go to like business meetings for like either YouTube or any other projects that I'm working on, if I have to go in early for a meeting for the 9-to-5 job, so my full-time job, and if I have to do overtime for said job. So those are the reasons why I may not upload, but I will let you know in the community tab on the channel, and you'll be uploaded there first. If you guys want to follow me anywhere else, you can look in the description. You can find my X account or Twitter and my Discord, and both of those are completely free. They're not hidden behind a paywall. Come in, have a chat, maybe battle with me. I know that I work a lot. I am a swing shift worker, so I'm not up during the day. So when you guys see this video that's posted at 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, I'm actually asleep. So a lot of the comments that you guys will make, I will reply well after. So just keep that in mind, and I'm hoping you guys have a little bit of patience. I would love to battle against you guys. There are some people in the Discord that really would like to battle me, and I would really like to battle them. But for now, we're just going to have to wait until I have a little bit more free time. So that's all that I really got. Again, happy Friday, and I'll see you guys again tomorrow. Till then, take care and have a good day. Peace.